Hey y'all, happy Saturday. No, Sunday. Happy Sunday. Cheers.
Have another beer.
Well, thank you. I believe I will.
I think I will.
What are you talking about? You're drinking one of these stupid friggin' beers.
Hey, at least I'm drinking one.
Oh, this is true. I'm going to do a real simple cook today. I really don't know what I'm doing, but it's going to be really simple.
You never know what you're doing.
Oh, this is true. Back in 1973, I got stationed at my first duty station in California, Castle Air Force Base. And I think probably the first or second day I was there, I went to this club. We called it club then. I don't know what you want to call it now, but it was, you could go in there and get sandwiches and pizzas and beer and alcohol. But I went in there and they had pastrami sandwiches. And I got me a pastrami sandwich my first day there. And I thought, man, this is just amazing. And I love pastrami. That's probably my favorite lunch meat of all, if you want to call it a lunch meat. I've had pastrami from San Francisco to Norfolk, Virginia, from Florida to Minnesota. About the only pastrami I never had came from Katz's Deli in New York. But the way they prepared it there at Castle, it was a way I've never seen before. And so I'm going to try to recreate that. Behind the bar there, where you go up there and get a beer, behind that guy, they had them chafing trays, water bath holder, heater thingies. And they had a pan in there, a full pan, and it had pastrami and some kind of an au jus in there, a liquid of some sort, and onions. And man, it just made the best pastrami. So I don't know what they used for their liquid, but what I'm going to do today, I got some beef stock, I got some cracked pepper here that I run through the food grinder the other day. Food grinder, what do you call that? A blender. Yeah. And I got some whatsthishere sauce, a little bit of garlic powder. I'm going to put a bay leaf in there. I got one onion that I chopped or sliced up, and it's fairly thin. All right, Terry, there's your onion. It's fairly thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this onion in a pan and put all this junk in here. I guess I can do that now. But
What else you going to use?
oh yeah, I'm going to need some rye bread and some Swiss cheese and some pastrami. Got a pound of pastrami. I got it cut. I don't know, fairly thick. It's not real thin, not real thick. I think I told her to cut it at number 3 on her dial. So you can see how thick it is. And of course Terry's going to eat it. But
I have to try it.
yeah. Oh, I love pastrami, man. My God, that stuff is so good.
Ooh, that is good.
I may want mustard later. I don't know. I'm going to try it without mustard because when I got these sandwiches in California, it didn't come with mustard. It came on a hoagie roll, and I don't have a hoagie roll. I like rye better anyway. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chunk these onions in here. And you can see how I got them. They're not real thick. So get these in here. And what I'm going to do is after I get all this junk in here, I'm going to put it on the stove and just let it come to a simmer. I don't want the onions real soft, but I want them to soften up a little bit. And so we'll go from there. Let's see. So put our onions in here. Oh, get out of there. Let me wipe my hand off the onions, or wipe my onion off my hands. Put some beef stock in there. I don't know how much I'm going to need, but I want to cover all the onions, so I'll probably use a good part of this quart. Yeah, looks like I'm going to use it all.
French onion soup.
Well, almost. So, get rid of that. We'll put some what's-this-here sauce in there. I think that'd be enough. Get some black pepper. That should be good.
No salt.
No, I don't need no salt in this. And some garlic powder. That'd be good enough. I'll find me one good sized bay leaf. Come on. Come on, I just want one. That's a little one. I want a bigger one. Alright. I'll take 2 little ones. So now I'm just going to put this on the stove and just bring it to a simmer. And then let these onions cook down a bit. So let me get that did, and when the onions get done cooking, I don't know how long it's going to take. It's 2:17 now, so get this on the stove and we'll be back. Okay, it's been going 30 minutes now. I just took them 2 bay leaves out. And I think these onions are about as soft as I want them. So now I'm just going to put enough pastrami in here to make a sandwich. And I'm going to let this sit in here for about 10 minutes or so just to get it warmed up. I've got the fire turned down real low. And so how big a pastrami sandwich you want, Terry?
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. I'm going to put one more in there, one more slice. That'll make a sandwich. So we're just going to let this sit in here and get nice and warm and happy, and see what we end up with. So we'll be back in 10-15 minutes, something. It should be good and warm by then. So be back in a few. Okay, this has been going about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. So got me a couple of pieces of bread, rye bread, and some Swiss cheese on there. And come on, cooperate. Got to drain this a little bit. Damn it. This ain't working.
I'll put it on your damn bread.
I didn't toast this bread because I'm not a fan of toasted bread unless I'm eating breakfast and then it's burnt toast. But for sandwiches, I'm just not a fan of. I'm having more problems with this piece of.
Why don't you build it and then come back?
I don't know. might be quicker.
Yeah.
So. Damn. Okay. I'm tired of making a fool out of myself. Let me get some pastrami and onions on here, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, I finally got the meat and onions on there. Took me a while, but let's put a piece of bread on here. I'm going to cut this in half and let Terry try it. And, so, that's what we're looking at. Looks like a pastrami sandwich to me. So, let's give this a taste and see what we ended up with. You got I'll take the towel over here because I know I'm going to make a mess.
You?
I already am. Taste it. Let me know what you think.
Like, how am I supposed to do that with one hand?
You can. Here. Bend over.
Not bad.
It's pretty much exactly what I wanted. I think next time I would cut back just a little bit on the pepper. And just a little bit on the what's this here sauce. But yeah, this is good. I like this. So, that's what we did today, man. We made a pastrami sandwich. Go figure. Make you one. It's good stuff. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go watch the race. And we'll be back next time. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe. Cheers.